Okay, content is so important for estate agents. Being known, liked, trusted is one of the most repeated mantras for estate agencies in the UK, and it's really not hard to see why. Now, by working with homeowners to sell what is likely their greatest asset, estate agents play a crucial role in people's lives. Whether the desired outcome of that homeowner is to come out with the most money possible or to ensure they move into a great home, trust isn't a requirement, okay? Now, do you think people will list their property with an estate agent they cannot trust? No. So, building trust with homeowners in your area is a must, yeah? But the question is, what's the best possible way to actually do that? Well, we know as humans, we are always most worried of what it is we do not understand. So we fear the unknown. It's a natural response because back in the olden days where there were caves around, the unknown could kill us, versus the known we could avoid and plan ahead for. And moving house is honestly a once per decade event for most people. If someone owns a house outright without a mortgage, selling the house might happen once every 2 decades, But all in all, I'm sorry to say that in general, people don't trust estate agents, and mainly it's because they have no idea about the process that you plan to take them through. They can't see all the work that you're putting in, and that's because it's all kind of like hidden behind your fancy logo and your flashy website on their computer screen, okay? They don't see the effort you put in to list the home with the best photos, the well thought out description, the carefully created floor plans, the expensive 3D tours and the expensive drone, the time-consuming presentation videos you do. The list is endless. We know you put a lot of work in, but they can't see the precise process that you take all the new viewing requests through so that every person visiting their home are the most qualified buyers possible. They don't understand the negotiation strategies that you can implement when you bring them large amounts of buyers, or how you can get them better prices. Or they don't understand all the effort you put in after the sale, especially UK estate agents, like to push that conveyancing process along. It's like pushing a boulder, isn't it? And to make sure that the sale doesn't fall through after they paid for their solicitors, surveyors and all the other expenses. They just don't see it because they don't know. They can't see it, You might tell sellers about the importance of a good estate agent during the valuation meeting to reassure sellers then that you are a great agent. But people aren't going to book in a valuation with you in the first place if they don't trust you beforehand. They have no reason to. So this is where great content actually comes into play, okay? By creating great content about your estate agency, you can bring more sellers in to speak with you. Blogs, podcasts, letters, leaflets, Facebook ads, billboards, radio, TV, is all the same 2 subjects of getting out good content and great offers to your ideal audience, okay? Content to create know, like and trust, and offers to capture the attention of sellers and to bring them to sign up with you when the time is right for them. Now, if you think creating content for your estate agency is hard, I want to flip that on its head for you, okay? We're going to create 15 pieces of content in 5 minutes for your estate agency today. So let's go. First, we draw a line between where the sellers start with the problem to where you plan to take them, the end result. So sad seller to happy seller. Okay, this is the core of what you offer as an estate agent, a process from problem to solution. Yeah. Now we think, what 3 main steps do you take your seller customers through to get them great results? Now, there are no right or wrong answers. So basically you go, step 1, I do this. Step 2, I then do that. And then step 3, this is where I'm taking them. And we name these the 3 pillar steps, okay? So some estate agents actually might have 4 or 5, and that's okay too. That just means you'll be able to create 20 or 25 pieces of content instead. So that's also awesome, okay? It doesn't matter how many, 15 is minimum, okay? Now, once you've written out your pillars, now we're going to write out the actual pieces of content. So you want to ask yourself this question. What 5 individual steps do I take to complete this pillar? So let's say for pillar 1, okay, let's say you wrote marketing the property as your pillar 1, let's say. Now, as the first step, think to yourself, okay, what 5 steps do I break this down to? What 5 steps do I take to advertise the seller's property on the market? And you could say, for example, okay, I'm going to give you 5 ideas. Okay, this might not be what you do, so write down your own. But let's say number 1, understanding the property for sale. Okay, number 2, make sure I get the best photographs. Number 3, writing a really good and attractive description. Number 4, maybe a property listing formula. And number 5, launch day for the property listing. Maybe that's how you fill out one of your pillars. Okay. Now I know. Pause this video a minute, and you're going to do the same for your pillars. Okay, hang on a sec. Let's just pause. Back. Did you do it? Yeah, I hope so. Now, you may be wondering, how does teaching local sellers my process help me to get more sellers to speak to? Aren't people just going to take all my information and just leave with it? No. You're the expert with the house selling process, okay? And for example, the average homeowner doesn't have access to something like Rightmove, All they care about is the fact that you are knowledgeable in selling their home for the best price for them and for removing all the stress that goes on with selling a property, because it is a hideous process for people who don't know what's going on, yeah? And these videos are actually proving to them that you are knowledgeable about selling their house for the best price, etc. Okay, so let's talk about the other subjects that you can discuss to give you kind of a bit of a boost here. Now, understanding the current property market is a huge topic, especially at the moment, and knowing whether an area is a warm market or a cold one, understand the competition that each property faces in its own little sub-market, then the marketing you run for the properties, how you showcase properties, how you write listings for them, how you book in the most viewings for them, and so on, You can teach people how you personally handle incoming viewing requests, and you could teach people how you handle the viewings themselves. You could show them how you present properties to buyers, how you get people to imagine themselves living within the property, how you stage the property for the best results. And then you could teach them what you do in the negotiation process. For example, you could show them the different negotiation tactics available to you depending on how many buyers you've got interested in the property, or how to make sure buyers stay interested, the actual negotiations process, and how to tell when to negotiate and when not to. Actually, Paul Rolfe is amazing at teaching these subjects, and I highly recommend you check him out and start a conversation with him if you need help with this. The knowledge and tactics he has available are mind-boggling. He's had a lot of experience. So anyway, so we want to finish this process, and you will have 15 pieces of content to create. Now, in the rest of this module, I'm going to show you how to flesh out each subject and how to make your content 10 times as powerful as your competition's. No, let's do it more than. So I'll see you in the next video.